the summer, we were the tide, the clearest of azure, bright as your eyes. Golden skin sundress, you were the skies. And I see the color I've known all my life. We are timeless. We are timeless. Waves washing over the sand on my feet. Time is an ocean and I'm lost at sea. Tomorrow won't find us, but I still believe. Searching for you is looking for me. We are timeless. We are timeless. We are timeless. We are timeless. You are water, I am frozen. Skies are moving, I'm standing still. In the shadows of your twilight, I am falling. I am falling. I am falling. When nights last forever and days run away, the world makes us fly by into the gray. With every season, every change, you'll be the sunlight I feel on my face. We are timeless. We are timeless. We are timeless. Freckles in our eyes are mirror images, and when we kiss they're perfectly aligned. And I have to speculate that God himself did make us.
Remember those walls I built? Baby, they were tumbling down. They didn't even put up a fight. They didn't even make up a sound. I found a way to let you in, but I never really had a doubt. Standing in the light of your halo, I got my angel now. It's like I've been a weekend. Every rule I had you breaking is the risk that I'm taking. I ain't never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray you won't fade away. Hit me like a ray of sun, burning through my darkest last night. You're the only one that I want. Think I'm addicted to your light. I swore I'd never fall again, but this don't even feel like falling. Gravity can't forget to pull me back to the ground again. It's like I've been a weekend. Every rule I had you breaking, the risks that I'm taking, I'm never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can see your halo. Pray you won't fade away. I can feel your halo. I can see your halo. I can feel your halo. I can see your halo. I can feel your halo. I can see your halo. I can feel your halo. I can see your halo. I can feel your halo. I can see your halo. I can feel your halo. I can see your halo. I can see your halo. I can feel your.
Please rise. Who gives this woman to be married to this man? I will. Good afternoon, and welcome to all who have gathered here to celebrate Rachel and Bradley as they embark upon the next chapter of their lives together. If you have not already silenced your cell phones, please take a moment to do so, and you all may be seated now. In many ways, it is only fitting that we find ourselves outside this historic home. For Rachel and Bradley are building a life together, brick by brick. And the focal point of today's celebration is not merely what they have already built, nor what they will in the future, but rather, we are here to honor and recognize the immense bond that already exists between them, as their love for one another is the foundation upon which their life will be built. With this wedding ceremony, we have gathered to celebrate that foundation and bear witness to Rachel and Bradley's commitment to each other, while surrounded by those dearest and most important to them. Marriage is a sacred union between two people who love, trust, and honor one another. Indeed, a marriage enables two people to share in their dreams and desires, joys and sorrows, and build lasting memories together. A strong marriage will provide a safe haven for both of you to grow as individuals and as you continually strive to become the best you can be. Everyone gathered here today was invited to this ceremony because you have played a special role in Rachel and Bradley's lives. As they embark upon their marriage together, they will rely on your wisdom, guidance, and encouragement in the years ahead. Will all of you gathered here to witness this union do all in your power to love and support Rachel and Bradley now and in the years ahead? If so, please respond, we will.
We will.
And Rachel and Bradley, have you come here today with the intention to be legally joined in marriage? Do you pledge to show one another respect, kindness, and compassion, to listen deeply to one another, and speak truthfully to each other today and always?
We do.
Ever since high school, you have been on a path which has led you here today. Along that path, you have built a foundation of love and trust so great that you have chosen to join in the union of marriage. This decision should not be taken lightly, as it carries the responsibilities of a lifelong commitment to one another. Indeed, entering into the covenant of marriage is an act of deep trust and faith in the strength of your love. You are here today to pledge your devotion to one another and publicly announce the love you share. The words spoken here today will sustain your commitment through the inevitable hardships you will face. As you pledge your love for one another and embark upon the next chapter of your lives, we celebrate with you and we wish you well. And now for the readings. First, we invite the mother of the groom, Ms. Karen Jackson, to join us. And there's a microphone.
On marriage. Al-Matara asked, "What of marriage, master?" Al-Mustafa answered, "You were born together, and together you shall be forevermore. You shall be together when the white wings of death scatter your days. Aye, you shall be together even in the silent memory of God. But let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of heaven dance between. Love one another, but not make a bond of love. Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Fill each other's cup, but do not drink from one cup. Give one another of your bread, but eat not from the same loaf. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each of you have your alone time. Even as the strings of a lute are alone, though they quiver with the same music, give your hearts, but not into each other's keeping. For only the hand of life can contain your hearts, and stand together. For the pillars of the temple stand together, and the oak tree and the cypress grow together."
And now we invite the mother of the bride, Ms. Susan Milard, to join us for the second reading.
All I ever really needed to know, I learned in kindergarten. All of what I really need to know about how to live, and what to do, and how to be, I learned in kindergarten. Wisdom was not at the top of the graduate school mountain, but there in the sandbox at the nursery school. And these are the things that I've learned. Share everything, play fair, don't hit, put things back where you found them, clean up your own mess, don't take things that aren't yours, say sorry when you hurt someone. Oh, and wash your hands before you eat, and may I repeat, wash your hands now and forever. Oh, and one more thing, flush. Warm cookies and cold milk are good for you, so give them to someone who feels sad. live a balanced life, learn some, think some, draw, paint, and sing and dance and play and work every day. Take a nap in the afternoon. And be aware of wonder. Remember the little seed in the plastic cup? Well, the roots go down and the plant goes up. And nobody really knows how or why, but it's just like that. Everything you need to know is in there somewhere. And it's still true. So Brad and Rachel, no matter how old you are, when you go out in the world, it's best to hold on hands and to stick together.
Today, Rachel and Bradley have chosen a traditional hand-fasting ceremony to symbolize their entering into the bonds of marriage. Since the Middle Ages, weddings have been celebrated by the simple joining of hands and wrists, which are then tied with a ribbon. It is from this that we get the phrase, tying the knot. Rachel and Bradley, this ribbon is a symbol of the deep connection between you. Just as your hands are bound by this ribbon, so too will your lives be bound together in marriage. These are the hands that will love you. These are the hands that will hold and comfort you throughout the years. These are the hands that will support and encourage you, and these are the hands with which you will build the foundation of your life together, brick by brick. The knots of this binding are not formed merely by ribbon, but rather by your vows, the promises you make in your hearts and honor through your actions. And now, you may tie the knot. I'll take this. And now, you may exchange your vows.
Brad, you and I have always been fans of finding deeper meanings in quotes and songs. Here's one for you. Writer Richard Bach said, "Soulmate is someone who has locks to fit our keys and keys to fit our locks. When we feel safe enough to open our locks, our true selves step out and finally be completely, honestly who we are. And be loved who we are, and not for who we're pretending to be. Each unveils the best part of the other. No matter what else goes wrong around us, with that one person, we're safe in our own paradise. You are my paradise, my person and my sunshine, and I vow to be yours forever, to be there when you're down and to be next to you when you're up. And I vow to always be a safe haven for you to be.
Rachel, I promise to love and cherish you for the rest of my life. Through pandemics and presidential elections, no matter how crazy the world gets, I will always be by your side, because I know you will always be by me. From the minute we first met, I knew this was meant to be. I love the life we have built together, and I can't wait to see what is in it for us in the next chapter of our life. Every day is a new adventure for us, and I promise to be there every step of the way. I love you, Rachel, with every fiber of my being. You complete me and make my life whole. Out of every person in this world, you chose me. Never in my life would I have imagined being with someone as incredible as you. I am the luckiest man in the world because you love me.
May I please have the rings? These rings are symbolic reminders of the unbroken circle of eternal love. Forged of gold, may these be a daily reminder of the strength of your bond. Within this circle, love is freely given and received for each of you to cherish and honor the commitment you make here today. Bradley, as you place the ring on Rachel's finger, please repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my promise.
With this ring, I give you my promise.
To honor you, to be faithful to you,
To honor you, to be faithful to you,
and to share my love and life with you now and forever.
and to share my love and life with you now.
And Rachel, as you place this ring on Bradley's finger, please repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my promise.
With this ring, I give you my promise
To honor you, to be faithful to you,
to honor you and to be faithful to you,
and to share my love and life with you now and forever.
and to share my love and life with you now.
And now, having entered into the covenant of marriage by the exchanging of vows and the giving and receiving of rings, by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. And you may now kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you the new Mr. and Mrs. Jackson.